Kia ora, I'm Phil Tataurangi, and I'd like to share some thoughts with you about the 4-course challenge, a feature as part of the 2018 Golden Oldies World Golf Festival right here in Christchurch, New Zealand. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm not going to be able to join you during that week of golf in April, but I've played all 4 of the golf courses that you'll be playing. The Christchurch Golf Club, of course, out at Pegasus, Terrace Downs, and the Herwood Golf Club right beside the airport. So I'd like to share some of my thoughts about all of these courses. Well, the first of the 4 courses that I'd like to talk to you about is Terrace Downs. Wonderful setting up in the Rakaia Gorge, nearly distracting with the wonderful scenery that's up there. It's kind of like a Scottish Highlands sort of golf course that is sitting right at the foothills of Mount Hutt. You can be forgiven for getting a little bit distracted by everything that is in the backdrop and maybe taking your mind and eye off the ball. A couple of the holes that I particularly really enjoy out at Terrace Downs are a couple of par 3s. The 10th hole heading right towards Mount Hutt, always tough to judge the distance when you've got such a significant downhill drop on that long par 3. Wind is going to be a factor out at Terrace Downs as well, so for those of you that like to keep the ball a little bit lower and play the ball along the ground, you'll have some success at Terrace Downs. Where you've got to put the ball in the air though is that wonderful little par 3, the 16th hole, where if you have a look over to the right, or if your ball does, you might find yourself down in the Rakaia River. Don't do that, head towards the left. It's a wonderful little par 3. You'll really enjoy yourself out at Terrace Downs. Just about 30 minutes north of Christchurch is where you'll find the Pegasus Golf and Sports Club, designed by Christine Kerr, and one of the newer courses around the Christchurch area. It's very much a member-focused golf course, and I love the width that they have on the holes on the front 9. However, when you get to the backside, 7 out of the 9 holes, well, you could find water, so you've got to keep yourself on the straight and narrow. It's certainly going to be dictated by the wind. Maybe that nor'easter that comes in up there at Pegasus plays havoc on a few of the holes. One of my favourites is the 14th. It's a wonderful short par 4 where you've got an option to play up the right-hand side or over the left-hand side. There's a big ravine that splits the 2 fairways. If you take on the challenge with the tee shot, you get rewarded with a short wedge right up the long axis of the green. If you choose the easier route off the tee, then you've got to come across that ravine with your second shot, and it can be incredibly challenging. I really enjoy Pegasus. I think you will too. For those of you that like to hit the ball straight, Herwood Golf Club is a course that you will really enjoy. It's a traditional parkland golf course, pine trees that line the fairways, and some of those fairways are not that wide, so if you keep the ball on the straight and narrow, you'll have success at Herwood Golf Club. It's a course that's had a little bit of a renovation job done on it by Greg Turner and Scott McPherson back in 2012. 18 brand new tees and greens that are now about 5 years old. One thing that's going to have success at the Herwood Golf Club is if you've got a very sharp short game. The greens have got a lot of contour in them, and so you've got to find yourself on the right side of the hole. A particular hole, if you hit the ball straight, that you will really enjoy is the long hole, the long par 5, the 14th hole. It's called Tipperary, I think. It's certainly a nickname for it because it's a long way from tee to green. If you can keep your ball inside the tree line on the short grass, you'll have success on that long par 5. And the final course is the Christchurch Golf Club, the second oldest golf club in New Zealand, dating back to 1873. So there's plenty of history here. It has hosted New Zealand Open Championships, Amateur Championships, and of course the Eisenhower Trophy that was played there back in 1992, where the New Zealand team finished second. It's a great golf course. It's very much an inland link style course where a lot of rolling topography and a sandy subgrade. So the turf conditions there are second to none in Christchurch. The greens are very slick, and the bunkering around the Christchurch Golf Club is certainly a feature. Look, if you're going to play well there, all facets of your game have got to be on, but I'm sure you will enjoy the layout. One of my favourite holes is the third hole, the short par 3 down the hill. It's always about club selection coming in there, a number of very tricky little hole locations, but it's a short hole that requires a very precise execution. But I'm sure you will enjoy a number of holes at the Christchurch Golf Club. They've got a brand new clubhouse there that I know the membership are very, very proud of, so you certainly will enjoy the 19th. So after talking about these 4 wonderful golf courses, it's with much regret that I won't be able to join you during the week in April for the golf tournament. We wish everybody that is competing the very best of luck. And I've just received this information about this wonderful competition. If you don't quite get the best out of yourself over the 4 days on the golf course, you're going to have this wonderful opportunity to win $1 million for a hole-in-one once the week is completed. That competition is going to be on Friday the 13th. So unlucky for some, it's going to be lucky for at least one who gets the opportunity to try and take home $1 million for a hole-in-one. Wish everybody that comes to Christchurch for the week of the tournament every success, and I know you will have the best time in Christchurch for the Golden Oldies Golf Tournament.